If you didn't do well on this episode, blame Canada. I've got 11 questions for you on famous Canadians. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. This is the trivia show that comes out every single day, and there are hundreds of episodes you can go back and listen to. You can listen to some longer episodes. If you got a long drive coming up, go towards the beginning of the feed, and you can listen to some close to an hour or sometimes over an hour-long episodes. If you have a bunch of stuff coming up, you can binge listen to a bunch of newer episodes that are usually between let's say 10 and 20 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. And there's a little something for everybody on this show. So if you like sports, you can, search iTunes, or you can search the Libsyn feed for all different kinds of sports like basketball and football and Super Bowl trivia we've done. You could search for comedy-related trivia if you like Chris Farley or Saturday Night Live or Step Brothers or Will Ferrell movies. We've done all that kind of stuff. And if you like video games, we've done a lot of stuff like Mario trivia or Sonic the Hedgehog or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. All kinds of different things you can think of. We've probably done it on this show, or we will do it in the near future. And this show is sponsored by all my Patreon subscribers, all the people who subscribe to me on Patreon, who are super, super nice, and they do that every single month. And I'm going to highlight one of them right now. His name is Alex DeSmet. He's been on since the very beginning. And I think he told me one time that he loves the idea of being able to play trivia weekly if he can't make it out to a live trivia night. And now, with the format of the show, he can play every single day. So thanks, Alex, and thanks to all my Patreon subscribers for all their donations and help with making this show grow bigger and better every single day. Today, I have some questions for you about famous Canadians. This is from a live round I did about a year ago at my different locations in Southern California. If you want to play trivia with me, you can go to triviawithbuds.com, click on locations, and see where I'm at all over the map. And we're going to jump into those questions right now. Here are 11 questions on famous Canadians. Here we go. All right, this will work like this. I'll give you 3 bullet points. You tell me what famous Canadian we're talking about. Here's question number 1. Built a house and wrote some stuff down. Mickey Mouse Club and Snake Jacket Stuntman. What famous Canadian fits those 3 clues? Number one, built a house and wrote some stuff down, Mickey Mouse Club, and Snake Jacket Stuntman. Question number 2, famous Canadian, tool time, sex tape, orange flotation device. Famous Canadian number 2, your 3 clues are tool time, sex tape, and orange flotation device. Famous Canadian number 3, Hey Hey My My, Hey Hey My My, Cinnamon Girl, and Rockin' in the Free World. Famous Canadians number 3, Hey Hey My My, Cinnamon Girl, and Rockin' in the Free World. What famous Canadian are we talking about there? Question number 4, pregnant in a movie, X-Men character, and roller derby movie Whip It. Number 4, pregnant in a movie, X-Men character, roller derby movie Whip It. Famous Canadian, number 5, a boy who was lost. The first part of /365, and father plays President Snow. Number 5, a boy who was lost. The first part of /365, and father is President Snow. What famous Canadian is that? Number 6, part of the Star Wars franchise, a real jumper, and bad ponytail hair thing. Number 6, part of the Star Wars franchise, a real jumper, and bad ponytail hair thing. Number 6. Famous Canadians, number 7, married a Barrymore once, put a mouse in his mouth, and loves his bum. Number 7, married a Barrymore once, put a mouse in his mouth, and loves his bum? Who is that famous Canadian? Number 8, lead singer of a band some people hate. Never made it as a wise man. First name, same as an African country. Number 8, lead singer of a band some people hate. Never made it as a wise man. And first name, same as an African country. Number 9, Fox TV show magician, flaked star, and voices a cartoon horse. Number 9, Fox TV show magician, flaked star, and voices a cartoon horse. Number 10, famous Canadians, plays God in Dogma, Hailin' a Taxi Cab, and Joey Gladstone. Number 10, plays God in Dogma, Hailin' a Taxi Cab, and Joey Gladstone. And the bonus question for 2 points, a band from Canada had a hit song in 1993 that was titled with the same word, a sound made with your lips shut, 4 times. Who was that band? For 2 points, a band from Canada had a hit song in 1993 that was titled with the same word. It was 4 times, that same word, and it's a sound you make with your lips shut. Who was the band? Those are your questions for the Famous Canadians round. We're going to play a quick clip of Robin Williams singing Blame Canada at the Oscars. We'll be back with those answers in just a minute.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! Times have changed, our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents, they just want to fart and curse. Should we blame the government or blame society? Or should we blame the images on TV? Now, blame Canada! Blame Canada! It seems that everything's gone wrong since Canada came along. Blame Canada! Blame Canada! We need to form a full assault! Don't blame yourself for your son Stan. He saw the darn cartoon and now he's off to join the Klan. And my boy Eric once had my picture on his shelf, but now when he sees me he tells me to myself. Blame Canada, blame Canada, because when Canada is gone there'll be no more Celine Dion. Blame Canada, blame Canada. They're not even a real country anyway. Kenny could have been a doctor or a lawyer, rich and true. Instead he burned up like a piggy on the barbecue. Should we blame the nurses? Should we blame the fire? The doctors who allowed him to expire? Heck no! Blame Canada! Blame Canada! With all their hockey hullabaloo and that bitch Anne-Marie too. Blame Canada! Blame Canada! All I can say is I give out, it's Canada's fault. Everybody! Margaret Trudeau's friendly thighs. Blame Canada! Shame on Canada! For the smuggling was up, trash was less, and fun was all being done.
All right, Blame Canada, R.I.P. Robin Williams, one of my favorite people of all time. Number 1, famous Canadians built a house and wrote some stuff down. Mickey Mouse Club and Snake Jacket Stuntman. The answer was Ryan Gosling. He's from the North. Ryan Gosling built a house and wrote some stuff down that referred to the Notebook. Mickey Mouse Club, he was in that as a kid, and Snake Jacket Stuntman was the movie Drive. Number 2, is it Snake Jacket? Actually, it's a Scorpion Jacket. Now that I've looked at what I've written, Scorpion Jacket Stuntman. Let's say that said Scorpion. Number 2, Tool Time, Sex Tape, Orange Flotation Device. That was Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, she was, what's her name? Lisa, maybe? Or Laura? Something like that on Tool Time on Home Improvement. Sex Tape, she did that with Tommy Lee in the 90s. And Orange Flotation Device was the thing, the little buoy that they always had to go out with on Baywatch. Number 3, Hey Hey, My, Cinnamon Girl, and Rockin' in the Free World are all songs by Neil Young. Neil Young songs. Number 4, Pregnant in a Movie, X-Men character, roller derby movie Whip It, was Ellen Page. She was in Juno. She was Kitty Pryde, I think, and then she was in Whip It. Number 5, A Boy Who Was Lost, the first part of Slash 365 and Father's President Snow, Kiefer Sutherland. So 24 slash 365 was what I was going for there. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, that kind of thing. A Boy Who Was Lost, like the Lost Boys, and Father is President Snow, Donald Sutherland. Number 6, part of the Star Wars franchise, a real jumper, bad ponytail hair thing. Of course, Hayden Christensen. You could figure that out. I have a great prize to give away soon at my trivia nights. It's Attack of the Clones on audio cassette. It's the book of the movie on audio cassette. So we're going to give that away very soon. Number 7, married a Barrymore once, Mouse in Mouth, and loves his bum, Tom Green. Remember how popular Tom Green was? Late 90s, early 2000s. Number 7, Barrymore married Drew Barrymore back in the day. She directed Whip It, by the way. Mouse in Mouth, that was in the movie Road Trip, and Loves His Bum. He had the Bum Bum song. Number 8, lead singer of a band some people hate. This was Chad Kroeger of Nickelback. Never made it as a wise man. How you remind me. That's the first part of that. And first name is an African country, Chad. Number 9, Fox TV show magician, flaked star, and voice of an animated horse, Will Arnett. He plays Bluth. Can't think of his name. I don't know why. Something Bluth. Not Tobias, not George. What the hell is his name? Oh my God, why can't I think of his Bluth name? His Bluthen name. Job Bluth, right? I think it's Job. Flake star and voices a horse. BoJack Horseman in a show called Flaked, which I haven't seen. Number 10 plays God in Dogma, Hail in a Taxi Cab, Joey Gladstone. Alanis Morissette, she is God at the end of Dogma. She has that song about Hail in a Taxi Cab, and Joey Gladstone she dated and wrote some songs about. Dave Coulier, who played Joey Gladstone on Full House. For 2 points, a band from Canada had a hit song in 93 with the same word 4 times with your lips shut. It is the Crash Test Dummies, and the song is Crash Test Dummies. That was the answers there. And those are all your answers for this episode. Famous Canadians. If you are Canadian and you listen to this show, I want to know. I have a little map in my stats that tells me, but I want to hear from you. If you listen to this episode, you're Canadian, send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I will send you a very special prize just for being a listener from the North. So if you're Canadian, you listen to this episode, send me a message, ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I will send you a very special I'm a Canadian prize. So get excited and go to triviawithbuds.com for all your trivia needs, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.